Hey, what's up, Reefers? I am really happy to report that it has been a week and the tank is still Dino algae free. Now, you may notice a slight haze to the aquarium, but if you look from the top, the water is clear. So what's causing this is actually a copepods population outbreak. I'm not sure what triggered this. I am guessing it has something to do with the with kicking back the dino algae, and maybe there's something, maybe there's some excess nutrient from that the copepod is feeding on. I'm not sure, but it is what it is. I thought about scraping them off the front glass so that the tank looked cleaner, but I don't know. I kind of want to just let it settle and balance it out on its own. So we'll see how it goes. But what I'm really happy about is if you look here, you see the two Yasha Gobys. Apparently they're a pair now. Let's see how close I can get before they kind of disappear in the back. And what's even better is that earlier today I actually spotted the candy cane pistol shrimp in the burrow. So the pistol shrimp also made it through the hydrogen peroxide treatment, which I'm really happy about. I was really nervous about the shrimp being crustacean, not being able to take the hydrogen peroxide. Oh, you see the little guy peeking out? Let's see if he comes out. Oh, he went back in. He's kind of shy. So all the fish are kind of excited because I just fed the tank, and I have been feeding really sparingly these past few days. I've only been feeding prime reef, the flick food. Yeah, it's not coming out. But yeah, I'm really happy to see them pairing up finally, because I've been finding them on different end of the tank. What's even more exciting, well, not more exciting, but equally exciting, is that I found the third Yasha Goby in my sump again. So I caught him. I was ready to throw him back in the main tank to let the female pick. That's when I noticed that the female seems to have already picked the original male that I have. Sorry, new guy. I kind of broke up that pair. So after spotting the female has already paired up with my previous male, I immediately drop him into the refugium instead. Now you notice something new in my refugium. Check this out. So really sadly, my Aqua Mini died on me. I mean, it's been acting a little bit funny for the past few weeks, even before the light out. Like, it'll randomly flash and stuff like that. But finally, after the light out, I just kind of kicked the bucket. So I went on Amazon, bought this fancy LED bulb that essentially uses a regular sockets. It's quite costly actually for a bulb like this. It was like $49, which is $50. And I was trying to find different ways of mounting this. Some people recommended clamp light like this. Some people recommended like just like a hanging socket that can just hang over the refugium. So I went to my local Home Depot. I could not find the hanging sockets, so I got the clamp light, which seems to work out pretty well. I was worried that I cannot point it so far down, so it's a lot of light spilling over, but it seems to be okay. And initially I was kind of worried about the connection between the socket and the bulb, the LED bulb. I was afraid that saltwater splash may get into it, or condensation may get into it, but it seems okay. And there's a lot of people using a similar setup, and nobody really reported any issue so far, so crossing my fingers. And I figure like this little, even though the light is not really reflecting the light, this hood kind of provides some protection as well if there's any splashes coming from outside. So the only worry now I have is more condensation. Is moisture gonna go up there and trap inside? I don't know, we'll see. But so far I'm pretty happy with the light. It's really bright, and the bulb selection is good. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blue, 2 red, and 3 white. That's what it looks like. And it has a pretty good Amazon review, so hopefully this one will work well, and hopefully this will last longer than my Aqua Mini. And some of you may have already seen this. Yes, thank you for your comments. I picked up a plate of MarinePure. I cannot believe how much they cost for what it is. This costed, I think it's like, if I remember right, it's like pushing $30. It's like 27, 28 or something like that. And it's for like an 8x8x1 plate. I feel like the cost of making this is less than $1, probably less than 50 cents. But they have a great idea. So you're pretty much paying for the research and the tech behind it. One day I wish, I'm sure they have patent on it, but one day I wish there's more affordable options because this is paying that much for this is it's kind of hard to swallow. But they have a good idea, it's a great product, so okay, I can't knock it. But thank you for your recommendations, because after seeing some of the research and some of the first-hand experiences, I feel like it's a great addition. And you may be wondering why just kind of standing straight up and not parked against the side. Initially, I tried to push it against the side, but it kept being blown over by the flow coming out of my refugium. So I tried to leaning it more towards this, so it was kind of leaning this way against this wall. But then the water flow was so strong that it's pushing it straight up now. I think it's just a matter of time it's going to push it like rest of it on that side. But I mean, I just put it in the tank. Sorry, I just put this into the refugium maybe half an hour ago. So I'm just going to let it soak a little bit, and then we'll sort it out later. I may tuck it to the back chamber, or if I really have to, I will put it in the refugium. But I really want to save more space in here. So, and speaking of refugium, you see the two. Well, actually, I got 3 pieces of dry rocks from Bulk Reef Supplies. I bought 10 pounds. They shipped me 8 pounds. I wasn't happy about it, but it's okay. So that's that one piece. There's a tiny piece over there, and then there's another chunk that's about 2/3 this size. And these rocks, I'm not feeling them. They're pretty dense, and it's not as porous as I was expecting. Like I think these are the reef cleaner rocks. You have to double check. I'm not sure where I ordered them from, but these are excellent, fantastic, great value, and then great shape, really porous, lots of holes. These, if I rank these as A, the Bulk Reef Supply rocks, I'll rank them as like a C, I think. Yeah, sorry guys. I mean, I love your company, Bulk Reef Supplies, but your dry rock just isn't quite up to par with the other companies out there, at least like the Gold Standard, whatever that company is. I think it's Reef Cleaner. I think. You may have to double check my earlier videos. Well, in terms of changes, let's keep going. You notice that I removed the taller Gorgonian. I'm pretty sad about it because it's just like disintegrating. It's not recovering. So I just pulled it, hoping to stop it from polluting the tank. And then I moved the Space Invader. I can't pronounce it. P something. Space Invader P something. I just call it that. I moved it up here to its to a more appropriate spot. But I have to keep checking to make sure the green star polyp is not taking over, because it is sitting on a reef plug that is pretty easy for the green star polyp to grow on. My Rickodia is still kind of pissed off. The blue in the back is doing better, but the orange is just mad. Still mad. The green with orange speckles is coming around. Zoas all seems happy. Even happier now that the Dino is gone. My Kryptonite candy cane is not doing good. You see that the tissue is still receded, and I don't think it has started reversing itself yet. In fact, I think it got worse. So I don't know. I may need to do a water change, which I'm kind of nervous about because you guys all tell me that the water change feeds Dino. So I'm really trying to prolong it before I do my first water change since treatment. My large rose bubble anemone is still confused. It's still kind of moving around. It was up here, and yesterday it kind of moved down here, which I was like, okay, that's kind of nice too. And then it kind of moved down there. And for this day, it kind of worked around the column, and now it's back here. So I'm really hoping that it will either park itself right here again, which is ideal, or move down here a little bit. So we'll see. So another thing that may be causing it to move is that I tweaked the lighting schedule. So now I'm only getting, I think, 6 hours of light versus the 9 hours previously. I figure I'll kind of ease the tank back into having a full light. And I turn it down, I dial down a little bit. Now we're sitting at 70% versus it was 80 before. So you'll notice that I removed the top. I pretty much did that just for the purpose of this video because it's sagging really bad. The middle part is kind of dipping into the water, which is not good. I had to find something to prop the end because there's like a cutting hole, right? I propped the end up to kind of stretch it out so that the net would lift off, but I haven't found the right thing yet. I was at Home Depot, I forgot to look. So I'll find something around my household to try to do it, but that's not a long-term solution. I understand that there are some companies out there that makes custom mesh top or glass top now, so I may look into that to have something that looks a little nicer and not hacked together by me. I'm pretty happy with the Capricornus. It's growing well. It's getting thicker, which is nice. I mean, it's happy. Roast bubble tip enemy, please do not sting it. Otherwise, everything it's good. It's slowly getting back on track. Oh, look at it. The shrimp is out. Shrimp is out. Shrimp is out. Mr. Shrimp is out. He's renovating for the newlywed. Second marriage for the female. First husband is still downstairs in the doghouse. And there we go. Look at this guy. I should throw some shells down there for him to use. Seeing this actually reminded me, I forgot I had to mount this. You see that green piece back there? I'm supposed to mount that to a little reef plug back here that the previous owner left on there. It was epoxied in or super glued in. I can't really remove it, so I figure I'll just throw something on there. Alright, so this is a quick update since the Dino algae eradication about a week ago. Things seems to be going well, but a lot of people warn me that that's when Dino usually come back. So I'm cautiously optimistic, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for checking in. I know there are lots of great reef channels out there, but thank you for sticking around and listening to my ramble, because I do ramble on. Oh, I do want to ask you guys one thing. So I have been experimenting with live stream a lot now, whether it's like different apps or like Facebook Live. Is there any interest to do like these kind of weekly tank update with live stream? Meaning that if you're online at the same time, great, you can listen in. If not, I think they'll just upload a version of the video to YouTube that you can just watch as a regular YouTube video. Anyway, just tossing idea out there. I may just go ahead and just try it just to see how it feels, because all these video, especially like 10 update for me, I just kind of do it on the fly, just ad-lib the whole thing. That's why I ramble. But those seems to fit the format of live streaming quite well, so we will see. And that little, and a Space Invader, that coral, I need to learn how to pronounce it, has become the favorite perch for the the yellow clown goby, as well as the green clown goby is hiding somewhere in here. Alright, I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I will see you later.